Test 1 2, test 1 1 1 1 2 2 1 and 2. Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to Midway University. I am Sarah Boone, inventor of the ironing board, and we are here for Midway Eagles Live, another women's soccer edition. Today, your Eagles will be hosting the Pioneers from Campbellsville University Harrodsburg, CUH, competing in the NCCAA. Coming in with a record of 3-2, back-to-back wins, including a 7-0 blowout win over Alice Lloyd in their last game, September 16th. Had 50 shots in that game, and the Pioneers, who, yes, coming in, that CCCAA schedule is not always all that tough, but are coming in with a 3-2 record. Your Midway Eagles enter with a mark of 2-4, coming in having lost 3 games in a row. This is a team very much still looking for an identity and a first ever win here at this picturesque on-campus site for soccer and football. I will be back briefly. I've got to, as I allude to often, got to do the starting lineups over the PA, but when I return, we'll have some more game notes and some more women's soccer here from Midway University. It is just about game time. And I took the wrong graphic off the screen. You can't see it, but my face is red with humiliation. But the mistake has been rectified, as you will see there at the bottom. Getting ready to go here between Midway and CU Harrodsburg. According to at least the research I was able to find, these two teams have played twice. Midway has won both times, an 8-1 win at home in 2022 and a 6-3 win at CUH in 2021. That most recent one, 6 of the 8 goals were scored by players currently on this Midway roster, including the first 2 career goals of Midway's Haley Applegate. Maggie Sauer, Cameron Banfield, Anna Kessinger, and Medicine Land also scored in that game, with Banfield registering an assist. That was the most recent timeout 2 years ago. Midway naturally looking for a similar outing today, and we are off and running. Thank you for joining us here on a sunny, hot afternoon. And right off the bat, Midway gets a shot. Anna Kessinger puts a little bit too much on it, and it goes over the net. That was Anna Kniesley, I'm sorry. It's only about the 50th game I've seen. There's no reason for me to know them apart just yet. If we get a shot at the bench for Harrodsburg at some point today, outside of coaches, you will likely see it empty, as they brought just 10 players. That depleted roster, as I said, was still able to get 50 shots off against Alice Lloyd on September the 16th, a mere 4 days ago. Pushing up, that's Maggie Sauer on the outside. She's got Casey in the middle of the field, but she's offsides. And then we'll go back to the Pioneers. Easily, but it'll be taken away. Another shot attempt, but not at a good angle, and will be booted out of play. Pushed inside, but knocked away. Midway been around the CUH net a lot early. Apologies, folks. We lost you there for a little bit. I believe we're back online. Still scoreless. Midway got one other shot off, but it sailed high, and got to get that scoreboard back up. And the time up to date. Kind of concerned Getting some concerning messages that might be an issue, but hopefully it will be situated here. I can hear my voice through my phone. Don't want that. There's 38 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Ball up in front of the net. Mariana Casey gets a shot off and a diving save. That was a one-on-one opportunity. Madison Teague, outstretched with an outstretched leg, just got a foot on it. And Midway with its best shot early. Very aggressive attack. Good save back there by Teague. Careless pass, finds it right back to Casey. Maggie Sauer has the ball taken away, and now it'll be booted out. So, like the aggression, Midway's hasn't fast starts haven't been an issue during this losing streak. A lot of it's been bad second halves. Been tries to push it ahead, but the ball is taken away. Sauer with a nice pass. Casey's going to have another opportunity here. But a good catch up. That ball will be shot in and too high. It was Autumn Logan. Midway experimenting more starting lineup changes today. Logan, one of those players. Ziri Falcon Perez also, by my count, getting her first start of the year. And Mariana Casey has had no shortage of touches early. She puts that one inside, but it's going to be taken away. It looked like she was making a pass, but it was swallowed up by the keeper, Madison Teague. CUH with a Kentucky exclusive roster, for whatever that's worth. And an offside call against Midway. Again, back to Maggie Sauer. She will fire a shot, and a nice diving save by Teague, who's been busy. More good looks for Midway. Yet to convert one. Where's that scoreboard? I don't know why our scoreboard wasn't on the screen. Midway with another opportunity. Here comes Mariana Casey. One-on-one, pushes it wide. Eagles trying again. Sauer pushes ahead. Casey out in front. Back into Sneedland. Another diving save by Teague. He's just been stonewalling some open looks here. That is at least the third, either point blank or point blank adjacent shot that she has been able to deny. Midway already with 11 shots to Harrodsburg 0. 11 shots in just about 13 minutes of game time. And a player is down. There's 31:19 left in the half. I've just noticed that the clock was a little bit behind. That previous disconnection kind of got me a little discombobulated, but the score remains 0-0. And I didn't see who that was, but Campbellsville already only playing with 10 players, so no doctor, I'm not going to make the end, but the stretches they're doing are consistent with cramping, and this is definitely cramping type weather out there today. So we are still messing around with this 90-degree nonsense. September 20th. Still down there, signaling. I think the coaching staff or somebody to come look at her. And they are bringing out a cart, so very short-handed team, only going to be more short-handed. will play on. Ball shot inside and going to be saved. I think so. Casey with a nice pass. Sauer. Good move on the defender, and that's going to be splits the uprights, but that is not the objective. This is sort of reminiscent to a Midway game recently in the other direction where Asbury had several looks they couldn't convert. Those Eagles in that game eventually found the net 3 times in a 4.5 minute stretch in the second half. I know Midway would certainly be beneficial for Midway to have the similar output here as they look to snap this 3-game skid. The ball's going to be pushed inside and drive away. I'll try to see the Harrodsburg player who got hurt. She's still on the cart over there. On her back by the tackling sleds. Busy day here at Midway, or with Midway Athletics. The Eagles soccer, or the Eagles cross country team will be hosting the Midway Invitational in Versailles, which yours truly will have to huff over there to get at 6 p.m. Eagle Archers. Haley Applegate, moving inside, that ball's batted away. Goes back to Maggie Sauer. She will push another shot to the right. It's the Midway Archery team in Williamsburg for a pair of tournaments today and tomorrow. And then Eagle Sprint football team will be in Evansville, Indiana to face Oakland City. Week 2. I'll be making the trip down there, not for broadcasting, but just to make a road trip, as Annika Neasley is going to have a corner kick. Ball tapped away. Shalash with an open look, and that will not be converted. Yeah, as that's going to be another save for Madison Teague. She got up and got a finger on it. Jamila Shalash was not a clean look. She was in position, but things got a little cluttered, and Teague was able to get back in time. Looked like Jamila might have landed directly on her back. Still no goal. Midway dominated the possession, to say the least. A little over 27 minutes to play. Missed who that was, so apologies. I don't know who the injured player is, but she's off on a cart. Well, that's definitely one plus for our stats crew today, is one team will not be making substitutions. Casey going to be offside. about 19 minutes, 18 and a half minutes or so into this one. Midway registered for 16 shots so far. Harrodsburg. No, yeah, Harrodsburg definitely no shots. We don't have a chart for it, but if you were keeping track of amount of time the ball is spent on one side of the field, I think it would be kind of absurdly lopsided. But one thing not lopsided is the score. The Eagles have yet to convert on their shot opportunities. And that one will be well out of play. And we got a whistle. And I think we're going to have a water break. Or, no, a conference between assistant AD Dylan Brown and one of the officials. After this, Midway will not play for 8 days, and they will be back home for their RSC opener against West Virginia Tech, Saturday, September 28th. One of 3 different games to be played on this field on that day. Tech out of Beckley, West Virginia. Fun aside, I actually heard one of the funniest things I've ever heard a human say in Beckley, West Virginia. Tragically, I cannot share it for potential FCC violations, but believe me when I tell you, it was rib tickling. Anyway, coming in, Haley Applegate on the outside. A lot of aggression over there. Easley and Madison Teague. To my knowledge, I don't know if CUH plays in a conference, but if they do, I'm giving Teague Defender of the Week on this 22-minute stretch alone. My goodness. This has been absolute domination by Midway, and they have still not scored. Got a corner kick opportunity. And another miss. That was, it looked like Sauer got a head on it. It was blocked. Shalash got the attack, but too high. We're going to have a throw in here. Oh, sorry folks, you can't see it, but a wasp just came right in front of my face, but flew out. Mariana Casey, that one off the crossbar. Back to Haley Applegate. That's going to be saved by Teague. My Lanta, another couple of great chances. Casey with a big boot from about 20 to 25 yards out, and then another attack. just continues to goal continues to elude Midway, not for a lack of trying or opportunities. Battle for the ball. That's going to be won by the Harrodsburg defender. And another corner kick opportunity. Kicked in. Haley Applegate gets there. If we were doing football scoring based on balls going through the uprights, Midway would be up at least 9-0 by my count. And we are now 22 shots in not quite 24.5 minutes. Casey, too much on that pass. Out it goes. It's going to be another shot on goal, and it's going to be saved. That was Kneasley. Wash and Sauer not quite on the same page there. Easily good pass. Maggie Sauer with a great move, and that one's batted away. It was a sliding stop by the goalie. Can't make out that number. It was either number 6, Danny Roldan, or number 8, Lily Hamilton. Looked like Sauer had the angle there. It was blocked away. Looking for a shot breakdown so far. Haley Applegate and Anna Kneasley with 5. Maggie Sauer with 4. One out of play. Mariana Casey with 4. Autumn Logan with 2. See Kaylee Thompson, keeper, just kind of chilling out at the 20-yard line. Gonna have another corner kick here. Inside, and pass attempt intercepted by the keeper, Madison Teague. Don't know how I needed to. Wasn't a shot. having some internet connection issues here, so I'm hoping everything's going smoothly on our end on the stream. I know it's a little behind, but I mean, Frank, how would you even know without me telling you? Ask anybody. I am about nothing if not transparency. Over 16 minutes to play. Spillman into Kniesley. That's a really good pass. Haley Applegate. Looked like she might have rushed that one a little bit. Another shot. Another one goes. Careens away. And we got a clock stoppage. It's going to be for a water break. So right now, yes, Haley Applegate, 6 shots. Anna Kniesley, 5. Maggie Sauer and Mariana Casey, 4. Autumn Logan, 2. Jamila Shalash, also 2. And no goals. You gotta hope this is maybe a situation where you'll see one go through and the gates will open. But, I mean, we just had a few open looks they pushed, but a lot of it's just Madison Teague has just been outstanding. 10 saves in less than 30 minutes of play. Worth stating again, Campbellsville doing all this had only 10 players make the trip, one of whom left with an injury. They are still knotted up at 0-0. Teams are now heading back onto the field. Play is commencing.
I don't think so either. I just want to make sure.
Casey and Maggie Sauer playing a two-lady game. That ball kicked out of play. And, well, that is a lot of subs. That looks like a every player. That is a full lineup change for the Eagles. Yeah, just go to control, reset players on the field. That's going to be way easier than doing substitution. And a shot on goal by the recently entered Nadia Meeks. That'll be saved. Away and out of play. Corner kick coming. So we got 9 on the field. A corner kick by Morgan Harper. Put it away. Bring him out. It's by Nadia. 28. Was it a save? Yes. Two of them. Johnston over to Cantha Jack. Kicked back in. Oh, how wild would it have been for all that and then Harrodsburg to have it end on an own goal, which that was definitely off the foot of one of their backline players, but once again, keeper in play to stop it. That'll be a shot on goal. Kylie Hudgens. Saved with 11 and a half to go here. Collision. Johnston pushes the ball forward. A lot of contact, but no call. We'll stay with Midway. Shot from distance. It'll be high. got a B. This unseasonable warmth continues to send stinging hazards into our press box. Pass and ooh! There was a goal in there. It was kind of like offsides. That looked like a kick to well, I know a place most people of my gender would not like to be kicked. Well, frankly, there aren't many places I would like to be kicked, but either way, that looked like Lily Hamilton, and I think she's fine. Yes, that's, I didn't see who put it in. That ball did find its way into the goal, but after an offsides penalty. Cantha Jack. Had to try. Will go out of play. Hudgens on the attack. That'll be wide. Great pass over to Hudgens. Over the net. At a tight window. And Midway's got more subs coming in.
Got those subs for me?
7, 20, 41, and 42 going in. 7, 20, 41, and 42 going in. Coming out is 36.
7, 20, 40, and 41.
29.
Courtney Hale, Chloe Temper,
22,
Guadalupe Torres, and Rebecca Phelps
29.
on the field for Midway.
Thank you.
That wasn't a shot. Kaylee Thompson. I can't confirm, but I would suspect that was maybe her first touch of the entire game. She sets it, and the ball is back on the Pioneer side. And the jack inside. That one is going to be booted away. I think she was trying to pass it on. At least I'm going to convince myself that's what she was trying to do. Team comparison, 32 shots to 0. If you look on the team comparison side, there are 8 categories. Harrodsburg has 0s in 7 of them, and a 13 in the save slot. Midway coming again. That ball going to be booted away. That wasn't a shot. She was trying to pass it and she missed it. Kicked out of play. That's Courtney Hale on the attack. Hale sends it in, and that will be batted away. Out and back to Midway as we are under 3 minutes to go here in a peculiar half, to say the least. The ball will be shot and well off target by Morgan Harper. Jack with the seal. Good cross-court pass. Lands on top of the net. There was a little bit of a rustling, I think maybe gave the crowd hope. And we are at the 90-second mark. Good pass, right idea, but a little bit of hesitation there, and a header attempt did not materialize. And I'm Harrodsburg. I'm in no rush to put this one in play. They're gonna. play. And that's going to be CUH ball. Midway is going to go into halftime plus 34 in shots. But nothing on the scoreboard. A truly incredible half by Pioneer keeper Madison Teague, who has this one locked up at 0. As we are going to go into the break, stats will be on the screen here shortly. Midway Eagles Live. We are approaching the start of half number 2 here at Midway. And if you're just joining us looking at that screen, no, that is not inaccurate. 34 shots for Midway, 0 for Harrodsburg, but we are scored. Madison Teague. Tell you, unless Midway wins like 17-0 and one player has like 10 goals, I'm all ready to declare my MVP of this game. As Teague was outstanding there that first half. Harrodsburg only playing with 9 players, which is this man's definition of a disadvantage. But we are about to start half number 2. Thanks for joining in. Apologies. Still getting some bandwidth issues, but I think outside of losing that first stream, I think we're still going all right. Dragging a little bit. Live stream. The horn is off. Teams ought to be heading out to the field here shortly. It says third quarter on the scoreboard.
Well, Clay, what do you predict to be the final score of this matchup?
We'll go 4-0.
Okay.
What'd you say?
3-0.
3-0, 4-0. Who wins? We have to specify. The score's
Let's
so
bet
bad.
on it. $500. 5,000.
I like that you saw my trepidation. It's like, nah,
No, I was joking.
let's multiply it by 10. You know what? I had my fingers crossed. So that gives me
Together a 10-leg parlay for tomorrow's football games, and if I win $77,000.
I like those
We're rooting for you, man.
If that is the case, Clay, I probably will not be to work on Monday.
I'll just assume if you're not there when I arrive.
Hey, you're a millionaire.
Yeah, I said I'm going to take it all to the casino and put it on black.
No, because then you take that 77,000 and took up another 10-leg parlay and put it all down.
Conference going on. I don't know. I'm not saying this will happen, but it's certainly, I mean, Harrodsburg being 2 players shy of a full roster, even no score, it is not beyond the realm of possibility that this game would be stopped before it ends. That's not a prediction, just a presentation of the facts, but they are going out on the field. We're going to slow start after this second half, or the halftime whistles went off a few minutes ago. Boy, we're hearing some feedback when I lean in too close to my laptop, so let's not lean in.
I know that whenever I've done or Dylan went I pulled Cheryl to the side.
Was like, hey man, we need a goal. I didn't hear anything else, but I walked away. But it was like, maybe you get the goal. I got to kind of
Midway out onto the field. Okay, so this game just got word 70 minutes. So that would be 25. Yeah. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's 70. Okay, so we are actually going to only play 25 minutes this half. This is a 70-minute game. So there you have it. Midway, or Harrodsburg, I should say, has 20. Both teams have 25 minutes to score. This one's going to be a draw.
Well, who are the players that are up? Because he gave me 11.
I don't know, just do the reset thing and count it, and then or find when you go to the sub when you put them in. Go to and then edit and then or delete it and then do reset players on field. It's like 22, 15, 8, 19, 17, and then 53. All right. What's going on here? And there's a silencer picking up. A lot of moving pieces here with the change in time, as this one's only going to go 70. Haley Applegate. That ball in and a goal. There you have it, folks.
Who assisted her on that one?
Breaking the stalemate. Jamila Shalash pushes one in. Get the assist information. Didn't quite catch it. So a minute and a half in. And Midway goal.
Could you check who got the assist on that one for me, please?
So Jamila Shalash's first goal of the season. Holly Johnson with a move, and a Campbellsville defender is down, but up to her feet now. That's the last thing we need.
17-6 on the goal. 17-6.
And that was not, yes.
Goal by 6.
Haley Applegate will score. She just got an assist, and it was actually Cameron Banfield on the first goal. Haley Applegate with the assist, and now the goal. And now it is 2-0 Midway. 2 minutes and 3 seconds in. That is 2 goals. Apologies for the miss earlier.
Goal for the Eagles, number 17, Haley Applegate.
They announced that the first one was Cameron Banfield.
And the first goal scored was number 6, Cameron Banfield.
And offside. So, well, I think that's probably going to be enough. Well, we still got 22 and a half minutes to change, but Shalash will fire a shot. It will go wide. So that was the third goal in 2 career games against Harrodsburg for Haley Applegate. It's her 4th goal of the season, and goal number 1 for Cameron Banfield. And Haley got her 2nd assist on the Banfield goal. Now Evie Clare gets sandwiched. Ball's taken away. Losh will get in. That all ball will be blocked. And off the noggin of a Harrodsburg defender, and they're going to bring out the training staff. And like that got her in the head, so I would imagine a concussion test. And I think they have a sub. This is another injury. I think I might wave the white flag. Looks like number 6, Danny Rolden. Can't see entirely. The numbers aren't super clear to read. Yes, that is Rolden. Doing a test that guess maybe the concussion test variety, because that ball looked like it got her clean in the back of the head. And training staff and coaches are leaving the field. And, well, there she... And she's leaving the field. So now there are just 6 players out there. And I don't know. And they blew the whistle. Oh, back she comes. So we play on. Cameron Banfield into Evie Claire. Claire with a shot a little bit wide. Shalash with the pass in. Skips over the foot of Applegate and into the goalie. Shalash over to Claire. Claire, oh, what a move. What a string of moves and a goal. A highlight reel play by Evie Claire. Just toying with him out there.
Goal for the Eagles, number 19, Evie Claire.
Just a string of impressive moves by Claire.
Let that clock run.
Clock is running. Claire now with her 6th goal of the season. We have a running clock situation outside of, well, I don't want to say injuries because God knows we don't need any more. But there is 19 minutes to play. Midway is up 3-0. You know, Spillman takes a tumble. Some might even say a spill. You are right, Case. Oh, man. The giggles never stop up here in the Midway press box. Claire, and a lot of contact, and a foul called. Claire with the boot. Johnston tried to get her head on it, but it sailed a little high, and out of play it goes. Midway's got a substitution.
Midway 30 for 17.
Be Anna Kessinger in for Haley Applegate.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 30, Anna Kessinger.
I know I've credited her with a shot in this game, but I'm still relatively certain this is Anna Kessinger's first appearance. She had a whiff on the try, but still be booted out of play. Johnston a little bit wide. Claire shoots again and scores again. Back-to-back Evie Claire goals. Got a sense that an onslaught was coming, and here it is.
Number 19, Evie
Claire off the throw-in. Goal number 7 on the year. 4 goals in roughly 9.5 minutes, and it is now 4-0. And, oh, we got a water break. Yes, 15-minute water break. I have to assume they're going to stop the clock. Maybe at exactly 15 minutes. Yeah, we'd stop the clock, guys. They're letting it run. Well, it's I mean, not to editorial. We're gonna let it run during a water break. I think. Yeah. Again, these views do not reflect Midway University as an institution, but I'm going off script and saying let's send up everybody home with a good vibes 4-0 win. Yeah, I did. Clock is actually. Once again, worth noting the Eagles back at home, 8 days off before they host West Virginia Tech, the Golden Bears, on Saturday, September 28th. Also be the first Sprint football game played on this field that evening. Eagles looking for their first win of the year tomorrow against Oakland City, who they defeated 20-12 a year ago. It's in the 3-on-3. Johnston kicks it ahead to Claire. Claire makes a move, but the ball trickles forward into the arms of the keeper, Teague. No, there was no shot. No. And foul on Banfield. And a free kick from past the 40-yard line. I don't know. I'm guessing this maybe happened once or twice, but this is about as deep as the ball is gone onto the Midway side of the field. Rare sight to see Kaylee Thompson in the net, but there she is. And I think a potential scoring opportunity, but the Harrodsburg player stumbled. And now Midway going again. Evie Claire with Shalash and Kessinger in front of her. Back to Jamila. Off the crossbar. Kessinger gets a shot at it and sails it a little too high. 2 subs coming in for Midway. Claire and Shalash going out. Like Annabelle Young. And Adria Anderson. Holly Johnson's offsides, yes. In the clear, but that was offsides. Ten minutes remain here in this truncated second half. anyone curious, the Alice Lloyd team that Harrodsburg defeated 7-0 earlier this week will be in Midway on October 1st. It's special day. That's our cameraman Tyreek Sims' birthday. I don't know why I'm getting all excited because it's not there yet, but how old are you going to be, Tyreek? 22. What a magical age that is. And remember my 22nd. Oh, yeah. Back in 2006. Johnston, another one looks like through the uprights. Well, she seems to think she's given the, by my unofficial count, that is 4 American football field goals and 4 goals for Midway. So, in a way, the score is 16-0. But in a more accurate way, it is 4-0. Don't go trying to make claims that I said the score was actually 16-0, folks. I will vehemently deny it. Shot fired. And that one looked to be through the goalpost too. Adria Anderson. Hey Bryson, did you do the firework into the goal?
No, I'm not on it today.
We'll get on it. I insist if it happens again.
There's another one. I'll be on it. Field goal.
7:20 to go. Banfield on the attack, pushes that one a little far. Midway's got a couple subs.
18 and 28 coming in. 18 and
Madison Harper and Nadia Meeks.
8 and 6 coming out.
For Cameron Banfield and Molly Spillman.
The Eagles, number 18, Madison Harper, and number 28, Nadia Meeks.
Holly Johnston, the inside, hits it back to Annabelle Young. Couldn't quite get a foot on it. Corner kick forthcoming. And it looks like Madison Harper. Perhaps my arch nemesis at Midway, a woman who's threatened to steal my job on multiple occasions. Madison Harper with the corner kick. And that ball will be booted out of play. Yeah, it's on record, so I'm not afraid to air grievances over the air, but I can still express impartiality on the broadcast. But that's a very real scenario. We are dipped under 5 minutes to play. Two more subs? No. Correction, 3 more subs.
31, 9 and 26 coming in. 41, 9 and
Rebecca Phelps.
Coming out.
Zoe Sparks.
0
And Morgan Harper in.
and 30. 0, 36, and 30 coming out.
Annabelle Young.
A trio of
Adrian
officials
Anderson.
coming into the game.
And
Number
another
9,
player whose
Zoe
number I did not
Sparks.
hear.
Number 26, Morgan Harper.
41.
Number 41, Rebecca Phelps.
Next time there's more than 3, it's going to be a flock. A flock of eagles.
Flock of eagles. All right. Morgan and Madison sisters.
Hmm?
Madison Harper sisters.
Morgan Harper is inside, but passed a little too far. Well, the Eagles needed a get-right game, and they got still a lot of challenges ahead in the River States Conference. The Eagles, who last year made the conference tournament for the first time in, it was 9 years? And another offsides penalty. I referenced that stat roughly 63 times last year. I should be able to remember it, but I'm well into my twilight years, so don't rely on your memory anymore. Two minutes. Dose. Do they still do that at Miami Heat games? I think they do. Well, that's where I got it anyway. Another sub. Julia Caruth in for Holly Johnston.
Number 5, Julia Caruth.
Add it after the game. Like, there's just, yeah, make sure it goes. I'll explain afterwards. Battle forward inside. Ball back to Meeks, who had it blocked. And we're down to 1 minute to play.
There's 1 minute to play.
Down to 30 seconds left. Haven't done the comparison, but right now, shots, Midway 47, Campbellsville-Harrodsburg 0. And I think that's going to be the final tally
7, 6,
as the teams are walking off the field.
2, 1.
We have gone final. The victory graphic is on the scoreboard. See? Victory has been achieved. Your Midway Eagles improve to 3-4 on the young year. with a 4-0 win. All 4 goals in the second half. Who scored those, you ask? Well, I've got that information for you right here. Cameron Banfield scored first on an assist by Haley Applegate. That was followed by a goal by Haley Applegate 32 seconds later. Then, in roughly a 3.5-minute stretch, Evie Clare scored a pair of unassisted goals to complete the scoring here. And that's going to be all for us. Thank you for joining this broadcast. We hope you will be back next time for when the Eagles host West Virginia Tech in their conference opener next Saturday.